Some journeys don't begin at destinations. They begin with a feeling. The road slowly unfolds in front of us as we leave Nrsinghanath. Now, our car is entering into Sambalpur. We left the familiar roads behind and driving into a place where maps matter less than instinct. From sacred hills to silent forest, from temple bells to birds' calls, this road led us to Debrigarh, where nature moves freely and humans are only guests. The love for finding hidden gems and little gateway tucked in corners of the country pointed us to this lesser known tourist destination. Through winding curves and pockets of trees, Hirakud Reservoir keeps appearing and disappearing, quiet flashes of water beside the road. The dam itself stays hidden, but its presence is everywhere. And here it appears, the mighty Hirakud Dam. Not just concrete and stone, but courage, vision, and time frozen across miles. Perhaps the best stretch is the 15 kilometers over the dike. The drive on the road over the dike gives us unhindered glimpse of the expanse on both sides. Crossing Hirakud feels like crossing a threshold. The bridge ends at the gate of Debrigarh Wildlife Sanctuary, where you must stop to get a pass for the jungle.
Nature Camp 4.5 kilometers.
Soon after we enter the gate of Debrigarh Wildlife Sanctuary, the road narrows. Trees grow denser, mobile networks fade away. And honestly, that's when the journey truly begins. The Lalmati Rasta, which is sure to remind you of Shantiniketan, has thick forest cover on either side. If destiny is in a joyous mood, your first wildlife sighting can be on your way to the camp itself. For nearly 5 kilometers, we drive through thick forest trails. Civilization fades, tall trees stand still watching. Every turn feels like a promise of solitude, of adventure, of a deeper connection with nature. An off-road ride took us to the camp, which has accommodations of two types: a two-storied old building called a bison block and 5 newly built cottages that are named after 5 elements of nature. We settled in Debrigarh Wildlife Sanctuary, calling Debrigarh Nature Camp home for 3 nights. After settling in, hunger reminds us that travel tastes better when you have earned it. Lunch is served at the reservoir side restaurant, and every bite feels special because of where we are sitting. Post lunch comes one of the highlights of the day, a complimentary boat ride on the Hirakud Reservoir. Just water, wind, and wilderness. The boat drifts, not rushing, just cutting through calm waters. Debrigarh reveals a completely different personality. The sanctuary stretches endlessly along the shoreline, hills rising gently in the distance. The sun begins its slow descent, and silence wraps around us like a blanket. A gentle breeze flows in from the water. Reflections shimmer endlessly, and conversation becomes softer and slower. It's peaceful, deeply peaceful. The day ends with a hearty dinner. Morning arrives without alarm. At 6 a.m., the forest invites us in. The jeep moves slowly. Here, you don't chase wildlife. You wait and they let you in. The path is rugged, the atmosphere electric with anticipations. As the jeep moves through the forest, wildlife slowly reveals itself. A few junctures marked as bison zone, leopard zone, or bear zone made us scan through the greenery with keen eyes, hoping for a glimpse. While the larger animals remain elusive, we spot herds of cheetal, peacocks, and groups of langur. Not bad. Along the way, the Hirakud Lake keeps appearing between trees where forest meets water. The safari feels short but fulfilling. It's not about always sighting, it's about presence also. We are sitting in an top open jeep and scanning the jungle on both sides intently, trying to spot animals. The last stop of the jungle safari is the watchtower at Parbati Tung, which is also one of the banks of the lake.
It seems like we are floating on the ocean.
Dawn broke quietly in Debrigarh, and we ventured in jungle's heartbeat, an early morning safari. Woods whispered secrets, wildlife crossed path, thrills in Debrigarh's wild. The jungle safari takes about 1 hour, and the hope of seeing a bison or at least a baby elephant had to be put back on the wish list. An incentive for another visit, perhaps. Afternoon, we head out to experience the largest earthen dam in the world, Hirakud Dam, up close. Engineering marvel made scenic splendor. Vast waters stretch far against hilly silhouette, a moment of awe in our journey. You can also park along the road and capture the landscape. Word of caution, the gusts of wind on the bridge are strong. Here comes a burst of adrenaline. From stillness to speed. A speedboat ride on Hirakud Lake. From calm waters to rushing waves, the ride adds thrill to the journey. Water splashes, laughter breaks silence, and the lake feels playful, energetic, and alive. Later we visit Jawahar Minar, offering panoramic views of the dam and the vast reservoir. From here, the landscape looks endless, water stretching to the horizon, forest hugging the edges, and the sky reflecting it all. Perspective changes when you rise above. You don't feel small, you feel connected. Day 3 begins. After breakfast, we head towards Gandhi Minar, another viewpoint offering a different perspective of Hirakud's immensity. As we opt for the ropeway to reach Gandhi Minar, the world slowly lifts beneath our feet. This 421 meters aerial ride from Jawahar Udyan opens up a breathtaking canvas. The mighty Hirakud Dam, the vast shimmering reservoir, and hills standing quietly in the distance. With every gentle glide, the view grows wider, calmer, and more powerful. Up here, Hirakud isn't just seen, it's felt. Standing here, you truly understand how this dam shapes the land, the rivers, and the lives around it. From soaring views to sacred ground, we come to Ma Samaleswari. Stepping into Mandir, the air turns sacred, echoes of bells, drifting incense, and quiet prayers wrap the soul. From there, we move towards Sambalpur market because no journey is completed without taking a piece of culture home. And just when we think the experience couldn't get better, the camp surprises us once again. Since we stayed for 3 nights, they offer another complimentary boat ride, this time to Bat Island. While drifting towards Bat Island, birds skim across the surface. This ride feels special, almost like a farewell gift. A fisherman's island named Bat Island, home to India's largest bat species, the Indian flying fox. Few huts of a small community, old and unused boats, fish nets, and a small trail to a small wilderness area that is the home of the bats. Bat Island is the perfect example of man meets wild. The calmness here is different, raw, secluded, and deeply grounded. The water reflects the sky, the forest watches from afar, and for a moment everything feels perfectly balanced. On this tiny island, discovering a cafe felt unreal. Sipping tea as gentle ripples move across the lake with wilderness all around, it felt nothing short of magical. Bat Island stands quietly in the reservoir, mysterious and untouched. And then, as all journeys must, this one too prepares to move on. The journey continues. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.